Welcome to the Cryptoteacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. Remember, it is absolutely free of charge to like and subscribe. Now, we're going to go over crypto for beginners, a video that I should have done earlier, but this year has been a lot of news when it comes to crypto. So right now, we're about to head into the bull market this year. So this has been on the back burner. But this is very important because now people are asking questions as far as what crypto is concerned. So I want to do a video for basically the beginners. So the main question, of course, is why invest in crypto? So basically, for someone who does not understand crypto, so I just want to break it down really simple. Right now, we're already in a digital economy already. Basically, when you get your paycheck, you're getting direct deposit. So it's basically all done in numbers digital. So right now, when you go pay for an item, majority of times you're not using cash, you're using your debit or credit card. Now, the major coin is Bitcoin. Now, a lot of people say that Bitcoin uses a lot of energy. That's the reason why it's not going to be a major coin, and that's just not true. Now, we're going to break down the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve has over 20,000 employees. The average employee makes $80,000 a year. That's $1.6 billion a year that they pay just their employees. That's not including the equipment that they're using. That's not including the electricity that they're being charged to print all this money across the globe. So when it comes to Bitcoin, yes, it uses a lot of energy, but it's ways you can get around using the type of energy that we normally use. So eventually technology, you can go solar. Like I said, there's plenty of other ways besides just using the same way that we are. So definitely Bitcoin is here to stay. Right now we're moving over into a new digital economy. So we have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP. The list goes down. It's over 1,600 cryptos. And then also you have your stable coins that act as the US dollar. Now the main coin that everybody asks about is Bitcoin. And Bitcoin is the first protocol. So that's why it's so important. But if you come down to Ethereum, which is basically your smart contracts, just imagine if you put a deed, all the deeds in the state, housing deeds, all types of contracts, and you put that on that blockchain, you'll have a seamless operation. So basically what you would do is give the city a token to open up to look at the deed, and that's how that would work. So, and also look at VeChain, which has which is directed to supply chain. A supply chain, go over that in my VeChain video. You can go check that out. So it makes everything seamless. Now, what does that have to do with as far as with jobs are concerned? Like they stated, automation, robotics, algorithms is going to change the economy totally, where it will take humanity out of the basic jobs. So that's another reason to start investing, so therefore you can learn about crypto and see the angle that you need to take, especially if you're younger, the direction that you need to take. Because of course overseas they're 15, 20 years ahead of us. And the fact is that this is where the actual economy is going. Now, when it comes to digital currencies, and let's go over stable coins. Right now, with stable coins, they are giving away interest if you hold certain USDT, DAI, USDC. So that's another way to come into it. If you don't want to, hey, I don't want to deal with the ups and downs, I'm a little scared, I want to deal with the risks, that's an angle that you also can take and store your money. You can get interest. Right now, if you put your money in any bank account in the United States or overseas, right now overseas, a lot of them are negative or zero. So you can actually take your money, lock it up, and make interest off of your money. And United States are probably like 2.25%, 2.5%. But these exchanges are giving 20, 30, 40, 50, 60% on your actual coins. So you're making a whole lot of money for holding your money. So if everybody knew about that, you'll be making a lot of money. You know, your friends and family, but unfortunately, the education is not out there. So we have to, as far as with the other cryptos, you do have to do research. Now, how do I properly research a coin? The basic steps that I would tell you is to go look up the partnerships, because now crypto has institutional investing has went into cryptocurrencies. So the first step that I would do is look at the partnerships that crypto has, because a lot of these cryptocurrencies have partnerships that are not, majority of them are not public. You have to go and research them. So, Microsoft is one of those companies that have invested with a lot of different companies. A lot of different cryptos. Walmart also has, China Walmart has a deal with VeChain. So, and then of course you have Ripple XRP that's everywhere. So we have to first look at the partnerships as far as with those coins, and then second is leadership. So you definitely want to make sure that you're looking at the leadership. A lot of these cryptocurrencies, a lot of them are on Wall Street and very, very successful. Goldman Sachs, very, very successful hedge fund runners. So you know that, hey, look, they were on in the stock market running a hedge fund, making hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars for their clients. They're in this crypto space for a reason. So because they see the transition. And of course with Bitcoin, you have your store of value. It's already been labeled as a commodity. So that's one of the, of course, the big one that holds, I think, about 70% of the market cap. But I just wanted to go over those basics. So then therefore, when you're coming into crypto, you know the angle that you need to take. Some of us, hey, we have 401ks, we have cash saved up. I want to take a little, I want to put my 10% in to invest, and I want it to increase. So you may want to, you may do Bitcoin or Ethereum or Litecoin. Then, of course, we have some investors say, no, I don't want to take any risks. I just want to make sure I have what I have. And then, of course, you would look at USD, Tether, USDT, and then DAI, and then also DC, and then you also have PAX. So there's a couple angles you can take, but don't be on the sidelines. Now I'm going to go over cash. So we know that we came off of the gold and silver. Well, actually, gold we came off, I think, back in the 30s. Silver we came off in 72. They say gold in 72, but no, it was actually silver. But we have a economy that's run off the Fed, which is basically this fiat money, fake money. We have a stock market that's pumped by the Fed. A lot of these stocks are going 19 times earnings. Nowhere near the earnings that they actually make, but they're going 19 times earnings, leverage. So when we go back, it's always great to know history. The US dollar didn't always have the power that it had. The power only came in 72 when Henry Kissinger went over to the Saudis to say, hey, I want you to move this dollar and attach it to oil only. Attach your oil to dollar only. And that's what made it the world reserve currency. That enabled the US dollar to be used as a weapon. If you didn't do what I say, I put a sanction on you. So therefore, you can't do business. They lock you down. So now that you have all the different countries moving away from the US dollar, and they're going to different types of currencies, gold back, crypto, your digital dollars. Now that we see this happening, we have to adjust and also follow the money. Never listen to what a billionaire says. You follow his money, because he's always going to lead you to the well. So I just want to make sure I went over cryptos, and I also want to go over the current state of the US dollar. Everything is fake. The stock market, the US dollar, it's all fake. It's all an illusion right now. And the only thing you have to do is do your own research. Of course, you can go to my videos. I've already went over this. I've showed you plenty of proof on how the market is set up. There's nothing wrong with it, though. The fact is that basically it's whether you fall for it or not. If you fall for that illusion, the only person you can hold accountable is yourself. Those who want to do research, those who want to enlighten themselves, and they want to make sure that their family and friends and everybody else is taken care of, you make that angle. Now, when it comes to cryptocurrencies, a lot of your friends and family are not going to be into it. That's the reason why you take a little stash and set it aside for them. So when they are ready, then you go, okay, you need to do this, this, and this to make sure that you're taken care of. So we have to remember that family's not going to always move the same time that we want them to move all the time. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget, you can get the book Cryptoteacher on Amazon. Plus, you can go to btcteacher.com. I have plenty of information on there. Somebody that wants to get educated. And then plus, I have the book there. And then at the bottom, you have the link. I have Binance, Coinbase, and Bitrue for your cryptos, and then also for your stocks. I have Robinhood, and of course everything is going to have a chip in it. So like I always say, you definitely want to get into the stocks that have a chip in it. But you have a wonderful day, and thank you a lot for listening.